Hi guys, welcome to the detailed review about the DBPOWER EX7000 4K Sports Action camera with a 14 megapixel touchscreen and a waterproof case. So this is the camera, really good looking, and yeah, what I'm going to show you is a really detailed review. I'm going to show you all the details, how to handle menus, functions, and I'm going to show you probably, if it works, something with your remote control, and then video footage with daylight, dark videos, underwater videos, and a lot of still pictures as well. So let's start about this. So we have here the camera with the speaker. We have only two buttons, which is really rare, but you can control everything. Here you have the microphone, and here you have the HDMI plug and the USB plug and the micro SD card slot. So, and here on the back we have this 2-inch touchscreen, which is really rare. I mean, the touchscreen at the action camera is really rare. So it's not the most sensitive touchscreen, but it really works. So how can we turn it on? So we press about 3 seconds and then everything comes really fast. And on the screen we have a lot of information. That's really good. So we have the settings. So now you see it's on camera recording and manual settings, how much time it is left, and the resolution. Hope you can see that it's 1080p, 30 frames, and super wide. And we can right away start recording, but not with the red button, but with this button. So we click on that and it's recording and showing a really nice blue LED, which you can't miss. That's really good so far. We have two buttons and we can control everything with these two buttons, because we have the waterproof case, and of course this has only these two buttons, so you can control everything. I can tell you, I've tested this. You can control everything. You have this button. Let's wait till it focuses a little bit better. So you can press this button and you can move on from the camera to the still image camera, and then we can move on to the player and then to the settings. Let's go to the settings. We can go to every setting. So let's go to the general setting. We can control microphone, beeping, and everything. So Bluetooth, we can turn it on. Yeah, okay, you see, you can really control everything from here. You don't have to use the touch screen, but it helps a lot, of course, when you don't have your waterproof case on like this. So you can use your touch screen. That makes it easier. You have three sides actually. On the left side you have the, I hope you can show you a little bit. It's a little bit difficult with the camera on. Usually it works right away. Maybe there was some problem. That's really the first time I had problems with the touch screen. So maybe I disabled something. Let's turn it off again and turn it on again. I have no idea. This is the first time. I've been using that for 1 day and I had never problems with that. So okay, okay, see, this is the menu from the button. So you see the microphone is activated and the speaker with invert. You can invert the screen and you can turn on the Wi-Fi. So when you want to connect with your mobile phone, you can turn on the Wi-Fi. You have to connect to this Wi-Fi with this password, and you have to scan this QR code with the iOS or Android, install the app, connect to your Wi-Fi, and then you have a lot of possibilities. You can record directly from the camera, you can transfer your pictures, videos, you can change your settings, you can do almost everything. So now I have to see how I can get rid of this Wi-Fi. I've never did that, so let's turn it off and turn it on again. So if in any case you have any problems, that's always a good thing. Turn it off, turn it on again. But I didn't have to do that a lot, I can really tell you. The only thing is when you are on the menu, let's say you go to the menu and now you can change everything. The only thing which you can't do is get out of the settings of this menu. So I have not found out. So let's say you have the waterproof housing on. I haven't found out how to get rid of that. Of course, when you are without the waterproof housing, it's easy. Just tap on anything apart from the icons and then you will have access to everything. So again, at the button you have this quick menu. On the left side you have the scene modes, and on the right side, let's just choose manual, and the right side we have the settings. So I mean, you can choose either recording video, recording photo, playback, or go to the settings, and settings include settings for video, settings for photo, and special effects, which also includes zoom, filters, and a lot of other things. Here the general menu, you see microphone control, which is really important to set microphone and speaker and especially the screen to the highest position. So that helps a lot. You see you have a lot of possibilities. Also the Bluetooth, you can set it on. So you can see the touchscreen really works good. So here you have also, you have seen I have turned on the Bluetooth, and now I have the Bluetooth control, which is here. I'm going to show you more about accessories later, but here you have one of the accessories that come with the camera. That is the remote control, the remote Bluetooth control. So I just press, I do a long press here, and then it starts blinking blue. I hope you can see that. And after connecting, it should show a steady blue light, because before you can't do anything. When you click on, you have a photo button, you have a video button, you have a turn off button. So when you click on photo now, probably nothing happens. Video, nothing happens. You have to wait till it's connected. Last time it took me some time. You just have to wait. We'll leave it on the side. Probably it will do this. It will work after some time. So you see here again this menu. So you have actually three possibilities for menus. Okay, so maybe you can more swipe, I don't know. So but anyway, if it doesn't work, you can use the buttons anyway. So let's check again for the settings if we have really turned on Bluetooth. It should be Bluetooth. So it connects by Bluetooth. So the connection between these two things should be with Bluetooth. Now it seems it has turned off again. So we just try again. I have not found out really how this works stable. I last time I just turned it on and then it was connected in a sudden. Let's keep it on the side. So anyway, it's when it's connected, it's really easy. You just push here one photo, you start and stop recording video, and you can turn off the camera. So let's see how this works with the waterproof case. That's really easy. Just put it in, close the back door, and the cover lid. I can make it a little bit wider maybe. So okay, you see now you can it's closed. This is the case, and we can now do all the changes from the camera mode to the playback settings to the camera, video. We can start, you see the blue light, and you can stop it again or do quick quick shots like here. So that's the camera. Really easy, you think, and it's really fast. It works immediately, and the buttons work really good. So when you press once, it really pushes one, it activates one click at the camera. I had other cameras that didn't work, so this is really reliable, no problem at all, and it's easy to open and close, so even with no experience. And yeah, that's really great. The back screen is also good. It has a really good visibility, no problem at all. At outdoor in the sunlight, no problem. So here we have additional accessories. There are not so many things, but most of the things you need are available. So here you have like a mount which you can use for bike ride or whatever. Just put it around the camera and you see, so you can use everything. The standard GoPro things, like if you have something for a bike or so, you can easily attach it. And the good thing, so the microphone opening is still accessible, so you have good sound. And it's really good. It has a really firm hold. You can see when I shake it, no strange sound or so. It has really a firm hold. This is really good and easy. Of course, it at the bottom it has this tripod mount, but it doesn't come with any tripod connectivity. So if you need that, you have to buy this separate. And yeah, this is the battery compartment, very easy. You have this flap, I hope you can see that. That helps to pull out the battery, and that's really easy and no problem at all. But it doesn't come with an extra battery, but the battery lasts really long. I did all the things, all the tryout and all the shootings with one charge. So yeah, that's really good. So actually at normal usage, no need for an extra battery. So here we have also a manual which comes in different languages: English, German, French, Spanish, Italian. Sorry about that. Tells you a lot of things about, I'll try to make it a little bit bigger. So accessories, getting started, overview, different possible settings which you have, video, photo modes, time-lapse video, and the QR code for the apps, how to connect, micro SD card, and the remote control. So, and then we are the next language. So there's not so much, but the good thing, you have really only 2 buttons, so everything is really easy. You just have this camera mode, video mode, the camera mode, the playback mode, and the setting mode. So, and you can really control everything with these 2 buttons or this touch screen. So everything is really easy. You don't need a lot of extra settings. But of course, it has not super many settings. Like for the video, you see you have the a few different modes. You have the different resolutions up to 4K. You have different you have different options for field of view, super wide till narrow, and you also have the distortion correction, scene modes, and there's about the same with the photo, and you have different effects. You have also a zoom, but doesn't help a lot because it's built into this settings menu, so you can't use it during filming. You can't zoom in and zoom out. You have different filters. You have EV correction, white balance, ISO, timestamp, upside down. Yeah, so basic settings, what you need, it has. It doesn't come with a lot of settings, so means, yeah, I have not seen any settings for wide dynamic range. Probably it's just built in, or special things. I haven't also seen anything for anti-shake, so either it doesn't have it or it just have it built in, always activated. The thing is, maybe if you think it has nothing, it has these scene modes. You can see like riding, water, winter, diving, and so, and maybe this is built in then with automatically wide dynamic range and anti-shake are activated if you choose something from here. I just can only guess. It was not described in the manual. So I'm now going to show you some footage about the camera. So here we have some images from the camera, I mean still images, and you can see they are really good. So even when we zoom in, there's a decent quality. So let's the next picture, everything that's really good, so you can use that and send it to friends and it won't be no problem. They will be really amazed by the picture. You see everything really clear, nice blue sky, good colors, really sharp. Yeah, so far I think not much need of correction. For some pictures I would like to have a little bit lower brightness, but you can change the settings, no problem. Also towards the sun you can still see a lot, even with really high dynamic range, still a lot of nice green color, blue sky, blue pool. Yeah, so overall really nice pictures here. Of course we have the distortions with the maximum white recording, that's 170 degrees wide shot. So of course you have the distortion with the video, there's an option, but I haven't seen a lot of change. Maybe there's a little bit, so, but apart from that, here you even see on the water pictures they are a little bit on the bright side, but as I told you, you can easily correct this in the settings. Inside pictures are really good, so it has been quite dark, and I closed all the shades and the picture is still really bright. So actually it appears on the picture brighter than it was, much brighter, so it gets the good thing. And also, even without having a wide dynamic range option, it somehow covers the dynamic range really good. Here we have a sample with 4 times built-in zoom. As you can see, yeah, that's only a crop, and when you do like zoom in, you see the limitations, of course, so it doesn't help a lot. Maybe you will use it more in videos, but there's no chance to use the to zoom in and out during the video, so maybe you won't use it a lot anyway. So here we have also the videos. We start with the 1080-30 frames, and here we have chosen the bike settings like the mode, action mode, bike, and distortion correction. And here we can go back to the start, of course. Unfortunately, I didn't record any sound. That's the thing which you always have to make sure that you have activated the sound with the quick menu. Maybe I can show you later on. So make sure that you always have turned on the sound. But here it doesn't matter. We just want to see the picture, and that looks really good. Nice blue skies. Nothing really artificial. Good. I think also some decent stabilization even when there is nothing in the menu. Nice green, nice blue, nice, yeah. So really good picture. So nothing to complain about. So let's go to the next thing. That's a 1080 30 frames without anything. So actually I don't see a huge difference. For me it looks very similar somehow to the first video, even without any activated distortion correction or bike mode. So you can see also towards the sun, really good. Most of the sky still blue, nice colors, everything really sharp. Okay, and not too much shaking. 1080 60 frames. Let's go back to start also here. I don't see much of a difference, but anyway, I'm just recording with 30 frames here on the screen, so it will be hard to see any difference. But I checked it on the PC and I couldn't notice a lot of difference anyway. So can I go to next video? Let's see the, yeah, now we have a problem. We have a 4K video with 25 frames per second, and it has a little bit of problems playing that on my mobile phone. I checked that as well at the camera itself, and it had exactly the same problem. When I was using the playback mode at the camera, it looked absolutely the same. When you take these videos to the PC, it will run smoothly. So I don't know, maybe it was using some high compression, which was too much for like a mobile CPU, or I don't know. So I mean, at the PC it looked really great. So here when you use it at the mobile phone, doesn't work. But I have converted that to high Q. I have to look that up. 4K converted to high Q. So we start from scratch. I converted this at the PC so you can see and be sure that it's really worked. So when you just looked at the video on the mobile phone or at the camera itself, you might think, oh, there was an error with recording, but you can see after converting it on the PC and moving back to the mobile phone, you can see everything is in perfect order. So nothing to worry about. Then the diving test, same thing. So I had to convert these two so we can see everything smooth. So I did a little bit of diving test in the pool, moving it around to see, you see everything really clear. Yeah, here you can see the stairs and all the texture on the side, drainage, and I have also tested how it looks when you move it out of the water. That's also very important. You will see that right away, so that you still have a clear image, that you don't see like water on the lens. So the water mostly disappears very fast. I can go into water, out of the water many times, and here you see very clear everything, stairs and drainage and everything. So on the water test was really successful, and also no water in the camera. Okay, what do we have? This is the anti-shake test. That's something I didn't convert, unfortunately. I missed that, but you can see same problem. And yeah, walking, that was a little bit of problem. So the anti-shake was a little bit, it was not capable to straighten that or make it everything smooth. So it was a little bit shaky. Maybe there's an option to change that, but for biking it worked. Maybe with the option biking it had worked, but I didn't, unfortunately I didn't test that. So here we have a low light test. Inside you can see it was really dark with all the shades closed, and I mean in total darkness it won't be able, you won't be able to see a lot, but at least with moderate light it's still okay. So we have also a zooming test with 4x zoom. I moved from left to right. Here you can see first slowly, which most of the cameras will be able to make, and then fast from left to right. And this is something a lot of cameras struggle when you zoom, when you have digital zoom and move from left to right, but here no problem at all. So we start with the microphone test without with the case. So I try that. I have to turn on the
microphone
volume
test with the case and with the sound level to 100%. Now I'm close to the camera, moving away 1 foot away, now 2 feet away, getting closer and closer and closer and closer back to the camera.
Okay, so and here you have it without the case.
This is the second microphone test with the audio levels set to 100%. Now I'm close to the camera, I'm moving away, now 1 foot away, now 2 feet away, coming closer again, and this is without the waterproof case.
Okay, so you have been able to hear that with the case, a little bit of muffled sound. When you are close to the camera, even with the case, you are able to make some comments, but if you are too far away, nobody will understand. Without the case, not so much of a problem, of course. And the sound quality, I mean the thing which you have heard now, that was not the original quality, that was the recording from the speaker of my mobile phone. So the actual quality of the sound recording is much better than what you heard now. I will do some separate videos on YouTube where you have the original sound. You probably will find that easily, or I can link that below, so you will find that easily if you're interested in the original sound recording. So that probably helps. That the sample here was only to give you an idea what's the sound level, if you can hear the sound. So of course here the quality is not so good. Overall, I can tell you, without you have to see the other videos, it's average quality, I would say. I mean, you can understand the voices. it's decent quality, but it's not the best quality. I have seen better qualities, better sound quality for action cameras. I have seen worse. This is some kind of average sound quality. Okay, but sound usually is not so much of an issue with action cameras, so I think it's not so important. So back to the overall thing. So I think everything works really good. So I had, especially during the recording here, I had this problem with the screen, but I think it was just a one-time thing. Usually you don't have the problem. Here, back to this quick menu, it's when it turns black, then it's activated. So the microphone has to be black and speaker black. Especially speaker is not so important for recording, but for recording it has to be, the microphone of course has to be turned on. And if you want to double check, you can go to the menu, settings, general, control, and then you see here the microphone is turned on. So off, it was off, so now it's 100%. Okay, this is really important. And also if you don't see the screen enough, you can turn it brighter here. Okay, this is really important. I would check this every time, and also check the video settings. Here you can see 1080p 30 frames, which is really some kind of standard, I would say. I mean, I prefer that. And you see the mode, you can see everything, but I would definitely, before you start recording, check if the microphone is turned on. That's really important. Apart from that, screen is really good, buttons are really good. 2 buttons is definitely enough. I was not sure at the beginning, but I can guarantee you won't have any problem. You won't miss 2 extra buttons which all of the cameras have. So speaker is good. Yeah, everything is actually really good. Battery is enough, capable enough to record at least 1 hour or more. I didn't have any problems so far. Mountings are good. Waterproof case is perfect. It's easy to close and easy to open again, so no extra security. That's really good, I think, especially for children, because when you have these extra locks, children won't be able to open. I mean, it can be an advantage, but I think, yeah, it's really not needed. It's secure enough. So overall, I really liked it. I can recommend it. You also get this remote control, which I got to work at least once. You maybe have to be a little bit patient, or it takes some time to find out it really works. So also decent instructions, not too detailed, but it covers a lot of things. And the translations, I have checked, at least the German, that was really good. So far, overall, it's a decent thing. It's not top of the line for everything, but with the touchscreen, it is really special. It has the zoom, which is special. It has the remote control, which makes it really special. So it's not like a standard camera. It has a lot of extras if you like that. So I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. Yeah, if you have any questions, so just write to the comment section below the video. I'm always happy to answer questions or have a discussion about these things, and I'm always trying to help. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.